How you guys doing? In this video, I'm gonna tell you why I trained for years and somehow, well, I still look like dog shit back then. And well, now I kind of don't. Let me zoom in so you know that I didn't clickbait ya. Okay? But first things first, let me walk you through my journey real quick. Like I love you guys. Like a la la la. What the hell am I saying? I'm spazzing out first thing already. Anyways. Deep breath, man. You know, for the most of my life, bro, I've wanted to look better. Okay? It all started back when I was 14, actually. A lot of you guys might flag me for this comment, but hey, bro, just like you, I've tried a lot of things for a very long time. However, was I able to go from, you know, point A to point B in a straight line? No, hell the fuck, bro. Like for a majority of my fucking life, I just couldn't look the way I want. Like by default, back in the days when I was a little bit younger, I'm 24 now, I was kind of skinny. Wow, was that abs? No, I didn't have abs back then, bro. These were outline of abs when I stretch out my stomach. But all the way up until when I graduated high school. Wow. Dude, I look so retarded, bro. But anyways, this is back when I was about 18. This is when I thought I knew what I wanted to do or wanted out of the gym. I trained and got a decent amount of size, right? However, I was so insecure about so many things. Not just from the way I looked, because I knew my body was changing, but from the way I look, my face-wise, I was not confident about anything that was me. Like I would be a clown just for the fact that, hey, if I'm a clown, maybe you guys don't understand that I was actually pretty insecure. But I used to be a full-on retard. Like I always joke around saying I was social retarded at one point, but you guys don't seem to comprehend that. All right, up until the point when I was about 20. So this is the time skip here. Okay, I got into college, and then I decided to, well, let's drop out, man, because I thought I was a smartass. So when I dropped out of college, I was like, I'll probably go into business for myself, build something with my time. And during that time, I stopped working on my body because I asked, what's the point of training my body if I can't even get my finance game in check? And to be fair, bro, I made a lot of progress, right? So from whatever age I was here, all the way up until I was 23, I was always dipping in and out. I could never commit to something long enough to see result. Like you can see here again, I'm trying to go to the gym. I bulked up a little, got pretty damn fat, and then, well, what happened? I dropped down back to, not zero, but I just dropped down, right? Didn't know what the hell I was doing. And then I tried it again. I looked pretty good this time around though. And well, I lost everything again. This cycle kept going in and out because for real, bro, I just didn't see a point in training because all the results that I wanted, it was along the line of I wanted a better social life. I wanted freedom in terms of where I live, which meant that I had to make money somehow, right? I didn't achieve any of those things as I worked on my body. So if I'm not getting the results that I want from, you know, training, why am I gonna train in the first place? That was one of the traps that got me into looking like this after fucking years of training. Like what the hell? The one time when I closed the gap, you know, I went from A to B in a straight line. Understand, I went from Choji within 1 year all the way to looking like Brad Pitt from Fight Club within a few months, right? Now this time around, I aligned everything that I wanted out of my body with my whole lifestyle. I'd say a lot of you guys, you think you have a knowledge issue when it comes to how do I train to look good? How do I train so that I can go from Choji to looking like Toji? Or just like you, man. I'm telling you, bro. At the beginning, yes, there is a problem in your knowledge. You might not know what to train. How many videos does it take for you to learn how to know how to train? And then you don't know what to eat. Well, how many videos again does it take for you to learn what to eat? You might doubt yourself a lot though. This is why I say go pay for somebody to know what they're doing, to teach you what to do. That way you can have some conviction in the knowledge that you learn instead of, you know, scrolling past videos after videos hoping that one video will give you the sauce. It's like, bro, you have time or money. If you have money, save some time. However, once you have knowledge already, it's like me right here, right? From the age of 14, since I wanted to look good, all the way to when I was about 23, I had all the knowledge in the world about how to get a good body. Did I have a good body? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Hell no. right? The problem was deeper emotional things that I was not getting taken care of. Number one, mindset. What were the things that I truly feel broken about? Again, let's go back to the joke I made earlier. Thought I was socially retarded. What does that imply? Well, I can get no huzz. Because I believe that about myself, you're not gonna see a point in training. So rather saying, oh yeah, it's a gym problem that I'm having. It's a matter of not being able to lean down. It's a matter of not training. It's like, no, bro. You think there's no point in training. No, obviously, I'll tell you this much though. Social confidence is only one part of fitness, okay? You gotta work on other things at the same time though. If you do not tie fitness to some broader goal that will buy you freedom, you will quit. I'm telling you that now, unless you just happen to be a person who enjoys fitness for the sake of, fitness. I don't enjoy fitness for the sake of fitness, at least early on, right? I thought it was a chore. If you cannot tie what you're doing with training and dieting towards what you want out of your life, I'm sorry, you're gonna quit. And finally, the lies you tell yourself. You keep telling yourself there's no point in training because of X, Y, Z insecurity. I'm always gonna be a short Asian dude. What's the point of trying? Yeah, there's this one joke that I always think of. What if you train, get up to the point when you're super jacked, but if you're a short guy, you're gonna look like Roblox character, right? Or Minecraft character. It's like you think that's bad, but at that point in time, you're probably not focusing on fitness anymore. You're focusing on building bigger things with your life, right? This is how you just want to max out a lot of areas of life to some degree. You don't need it to be like extreme for you to have a good life. I'd say a good rule of thumb here is if your fitness, your body's like a 7 or an 8, get your social life to a 7 or an 8, get money to a 7 or an 8, and then, well, get your emotions, mindset to 7 or 8. You're a well-rounded man, bro. Like, you're a specimen at that point. You don't need to be a 10 on any category. Does it help being a 10? Hell yes. But you need to. Understand, the bottom of the iceberg, or rather, the actual problem that got me to look like shit for so long, it's a matter of permission or conviction in what I was doing. I'm always looking for permission to people I can't even talk. Yo, Grayson, cut the shit out, bro. I was always looking for permission from people to be who I want to be. Now, does that make sense? No, it does not. Why are you looking for permission to be yourself from somebody else? It's like that permission should come from you. And then in terms of conviction, it's the same fucking dude asking me, how tall are you, Matt? How long have you been training? It's like, bro, knowing all of these, would it allow you to do what you need to do anyways? The same thing you've been postponing for the last like months or years. It's like, no, it shouldn't matter at all. You gotta always ask yourself this, bro. Whenever you say, oh, I don't know what to eat, I don't know what training styles to do, I just don't know the superficial stuff. Have you sat around and think about what you need to do? All right, at the end of the day, you can't be dumb, okay? Like, I'm not saying you're dumb, but you can't act dumb and convince yourself that you're dumb. You're not dumb, you're not lazy. At the end of the day, you're just lacking clarity, all right? You're numbing your brain with a ton of stuff just so you can't think about what you need to do. So, truly, ask, what are you running away from? Why are you using certain numbing agents to not fix these things? From there, well, you're gonna make progress. Just like me, bro. This time around, when I went in a straight line, it had nothing to do with dieting and training. Sure, it helps that I know what works, but emotionally, I was very regulated. I remember when I had to lean down for the first time, bro. It was tough. I was hungry a lot of time, but I kept doing it, right? So, always understand that, bro. And hope it makes sense. I'll see you next time. Peace. You like my hat, by the way? Yo, comment red hat if you do. Yo, Grayson, cut the shit out, please, bro.